Alright. Dubu Omega League. I need to turn up my volume. Alright. Let's wait for everyone to get settled in. But yeah, we have District 19 versus LeBridge. Gonna be a very difficult matchup for District 19. They're fighting, you know, one of the top teams. So I'm very interested to see how they tackle it. And, you know, I'm always interested to see the goat peasant. You know, my boy. Give me a second. Alright. So yeah, of course, on the side of LeBridge, we got PS Peasant, Violan, and Pro Guy 977667. So yeah, I know their sub is, I believe, Crows. Not entirely sure. And then, of course, we have the side of LeBridge, Siley, Funk, James, and Kafsau. Alright. Hold on a minute. Let me just double check which team is first pick. So District 19 will be first pick. Let me at the team captains. District 19 map ban 1. LeBridge map ban 2. District 19 map ban 3. LeBridge map ban 4. So yeah, we're gonna see what the teams ban. But yeah, no Tanaki today because believe it or not, Tanaki is outside. Like, what the hell? Get alive! Play your Mega Strikers! Alright, we get the Demon Deus as the very first map ban coming out from District 19. Looks like they want to, you know, avoid KO comp. Alright. Alright. So, we might get a substitute come in for LeBridge in the second game or the third game. We'll see how that goes. We're just waiting for them to ban. Okay, we get Gates of Obscura. I'm seeing a lot of teams, mainly LeBridge, banned Gates of Obscura. I'm not sure entirely on the reason. I don't think Sai is a fan of defending on it. It is a pretty awful map to defend on. Yeah, it's a very odd map. But I feel like they would be really good on Gates of Obscura. So it's a bit odd. Alright. We get the next map ban, Night Market. This is from District 19. So they've banned Demon Deus and Night Market. Demon Deus makes sense because, you know, Nobody likes Demon Deus, and if you do, you're a psychopath. Gates of Obscura from LeBridge, just a messy map, really hard to play around. Night Market from District 19. Not entirely sure on that one, why they banned it. Dubu is a pretty good pick on Night Market, which Peasant does play. I mean, it is a very, very strong map for Kafsao, Stray, and Sai. And we will get to the very last map ban in a second from LeBridge. Give me a sec. Alright, but we do have the website up. Can no ban. Okay, this... And we get Imi's app. Pretty standard. So Gates Obscura, Night Market, Amy's app, and Demon Deus. Hopefully we don't get an Oni Village game because those are pretty boring. Alright. At Peasant. At Kafsao. Let's quickly check what map we got. We got Arton City. No! Boo. Arton City. I mean, to be fair, if there was gonna be a map where District 19 can put up a very good fight against LeBridge, it could be Arton City, you know? Could be Arton City. Because the barrier is, like, very difficult to defend. You can't really cover all of it, so you can snatch quite a few cheeky barriers. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. M-Prop and Heavy Impact as the starting Awakenings. Potentially seeing a Kai pick, Atlas pick, something. Drakkar. But yeah. Obviously, I think the outcome of this match will heavily favor LeBridge. But, you know, a Peasant could pull out the masterclass. You know. That's my guy. And District 19 opting for the Kazan ban. Kazan ban is very, very common against LeBridge. Banning out that Kafsao Kazan, that Stray Kazan, even Sai Kazan on Gully. Kind of like a triple ban. And we get the Octavia ban away from Pro Guy. They are terrified. This does mean Dubu is open for Peasant, but it is a bit of a bad map for Dubu. But I mean, if you can get good ultimates out with the M-Prop, it can work. Alright. Asher. That is interesting. There's no way that's Asher forward, right? That's gotta be Asher forward, though. Is it Viola and Asher? Of course, we get the Kai pick. That could quite literally be Kafsao, Stray, or Sai. But I think Sai's gonna opt for the Luna pick. So most likely Kafsao on Kai, Sai on Luna. And then maybe Stray will... Yo, Jan Karte, get off Northgard. You know, like... You can save in that game, bro. Like... And sub in! Sub in! Nice, we got the 2 Europeans in the chat. Alright, we get the Ruin and the Vice. Okay, so it is Asher goalie, I think. Of course, Pro Guy on the Ruin. Drakkar. What a disgusting lineup coming out from LeBridge. You know what I mean, GTR, bro. You know what I mean, man. European players. Whatever you want to call it. Alright, so Arton City. And we'll just wait. Wait for both teams to be ready. Alright, both teams are now officially ready. We got Arton City, M-Prop, and Heavy Impact. District 19 versus LeBridge. But yeah, you know. I am rooting for District 19 because Peasant! Yeah! I'm a Peasant fanboy. But yeah, LeBridge, gonna be extremely hard to beat. They're quite literally gonna have to find the needle in the haystack to win. Like, District 19 quite literally has to find the needle in the haystack. So, it's gonna be difficult. District 19 is PS Peasant, Pro Guy, and Violan. And LeBridge is Psy, Kafsao, and Stray Kato. Or Funk James. You know? Yeah, Tanaki is outside. You know? Wow. That guy has a life, what the hell? But, yeah. So we do get the Asher goalie. That's gonna be really difficult on this map. I don't know why Peasant didn't just opt for the Dubu. If they're gonna play a brawler goalie. As we all know, Peasant, a monster on the Dubu. We get Pro Guy on their second pick. First pick being Octavia, which got banned away. Second pick being the Ruin. Violan on the Vice. Also, I haven't seen that much of their Vice. But yeah. Okay. Ew, what is this damage? But yeah, we get LeFunk James on the Kai, Kafsao on the Drakkar, Psy on the Momboots Luna. I think Momboots Luna is the most picked goalie in this league. Which is very, very funny. But yeah, Peasant doing great in the defense 1v1s against Kafsao right now. Lots of damage being brought out onto Kafsao, but they heal it up because it is Arton City. I do respect the double midfielder from Violan and Pro Guy. Really good on this map. Ooh, lots of damage down onto Peasant. Can't beat the goalie, gotta KO the goalie. Ooh, can we see a barrier? Nice dash coming out from Psy. LeFunk James coming up with the call flip, but completely loses the 1v1. Kafsao. I think they were lagging. I'm not entirely sure what their pathing was there, but they got the goal. Peasant barely missing out on the clear there. Really unfortunate. We also got Peasant going strike shot and prop. Oh no, there's a pummelers buff. A KO down onto Pro Guy. LeFunk James trying to Giga Blast Psy. We get a triple flip coming up. This is going to be brutal. And the fade away 3-pointer from Psy. Yeah, this is going to be a very tough matchup for District 19. Arguably going to be their toughest match in the whole entire season. Nice ultimate damage going down with the Kafsao. Oh, almost getting the KO. Beautiful banish, but it's on the goal line, so Psy recovers quickly. Lots of damage down onto LeFunk James, but traded in return as Kafsao using flip to KO Violand. LeFunk James staggered, trying to find their way around the basketball court. Kafsao going for a dribble, beating Pro Guy in the strike ward. Nice defense from Peasant, trading a primary for the barrage. Forced to use secondary to defend against Psy, who pushes up. Beautiful rotation from LeFunk James and Psy. Can LeFunk James hold on? Yes, they can. Lots of damage being brought down onto Kafsao, but it doesn't look like they can follow up. Kafsao going for a cheeky dribbling past Pro Guy 9776677. Lots of damage down onto Violan. Do not let them proc that pummelers. Nice defense from Peasant. And oh no. I think that was a Vice Chain Lightning scoring an own goal. Come on, Peasant. Be an egoist. Push up. Yo, Yun, if you play second game, bro, like, you know, I'm excited. We get the Twin Drive going down into Cafsal. Twin Drive literally OP on anyone, so that's going to help with the KOs, the power, the movement. Extra special down onto Peasant. Good deny. Also really good with the M prop. Sai hovering anything. EE on Vice, super OP. Fight or Flight on the Kai, also really good. We get the Sparkle Leadership down onto Pro Guy, nothing really crazy. And then we get Sai trolling, taking Timeless Creator. A little bit disrespectful, but you know. T-Tron. Oh, beautiful KO coming out from Violan. LaFong James getting a little bit too greedy. Nice Spanish coming out from Pro Guy. Sai barely manages to hang out. Pro Guy wins the Strike War 1v1 against Sai. Really well played. But LaFong James is back with revenge, putting Violan on 1 HP. Cafsal finishes the job with the shotgun. And Peasant is not able to win out the 1v1 against Peasant. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm down. I don't know. Alright, core spawning in the bottom. LaFong James passing back to Cafsal. Cafsal trying to break through Peasant, but not at the effective range right now. Nice ability trade-off from Pro Guy between Sai. A really defensive ult. Manages to get the barrier past Sai. Sai with core flip. What can we expect? Lots of damage being brought down onto Violan. Almost taken out of the map. So many abilities being used. Oh no, a blundered banish from Pro Guy. Oh my god, Pro Guy. Absolute monster, just beating Sai with a simple strike. Use energy burst. But you know, we all know Sai saving the core flip for the aura farm. So you know, gotta wait to see what happens. Nice defensive dash coming out from Sai to keep that barrier up. Nice ultimate from Peasant. Violan trying to back up. Nice evade from Violan away from the Cafsal secondary. LaFong James losing to Pro Guy. Pro Guy really putting the pro inside their name right now. Really nice barrier take. Nice stun coming out from Violan, but Violan taking a lot of damage. Nice ultimate to avoid being knocked out, but knocked out they do get capped by Cafsal. Nice banish coming out from Pro Guy. What the hell are you doing, Sai? Nice! Nah! Report. Bro just tried doing like a full court shot. Like a nice man. Nice ability usage coming out from Violan, pressuring LeFong James' HP bar on the kickoff. Pro Guy trying to set up some damage, does not manage to get it. We got flip coming out from Pro Guy, coming out from Peasant as well. LeFong James holding on to their flip. Gonna be seeing some tech coming out, maybe not. Peasant almost with energy themselves. Now the Michael Jackson, LeFong James doing the MJ, but does not succeed. Peasant on top of business. Same with Pro Guy. Pro Guy trying their best to survive. Violan with a beautiful TP in the secondary. Peasant still with flip in a really good position. Pro Guy gonna force to survive. Oh no, Peasant! Really unfortunate flip from Peasant getting shut down by Cafsal. Pro Guy doing well to survive there, but just wasn't enough. Peasant forced to use the ultimate in the corner battle. Violan procking evade a little bit too late. Nice barrier take from Pro Guy. Sai still using their flip. Oh, they used it defensively. Pro Guy almost getting the goal. Oh my gosh, what am I watching right now? Peasant still with barrier. Violan backing them up. Almost a bit of a blunder with the secondary. Peasant primarying in the wrong direction. Really unfortunate. Cafsal passing to LeFong James. LeFong James trying to pass to Cafsal. Does not find the goal. Nice save coming out from Sai. Backed up by LeFong James. Giga Blast coming out. That Aura Farm is not going to connect. Cafsal forced to use flip. And no, the Chain Lightning. The Chain Lightning has scored 2 own goals. 2 own goals, ladies and gentlemen. Violand, you silly sausage. Whew. Alright, any interesting awakenings? Of course, we get the Orb Replicator, which is absolute biss on this map, picked up by Kafsao. They're most likely gonna, you know, remove their offensive positioning and just go for orbs. Glass Cannon down onto LaFontaine James, helps with speed, damage, prime time onto Peasant. That could be pretty revolutionary. We get the Monumentalist deny away from Pro Guy. You know, banning Pro Guy's Octavia and denying Pro Guy's Ruin. You know, relax. And of course we get the double spark from Violant and the Pro Guy. That is with Spark of Leadership though. Beautiful damage down onto Kafsao. They do have Orb Rep though, so letting them get those 2 orbs is going to be really punishing. And Kafsao perfectly rotates into the penalty spot to shoot against Peasant. Alright. Pro Guy passing it down. Trying to let Violand connect. Violand passing up to Pro Guy. I love the chemistry between Violand and Pro Guy. You know, I have played a tournament with Pro Guy and 2 tournaments with Violand. Or actually 1 tournament with Violand. And both, you know, were really fun. Pro Guy fun to play with. Violand fun to play with. So yeah. And of course Peasant, the GOAT. Nice barrier take from Pro Guy, backed up by Violand's secondary Vice Stun. LaFontaine James trying to get the barrier, barely misses the barrage intercept. Kafsao in a dangerous position, Sai in a 1v1 with Pro Guy. Manages to beat them. Kafsao looking for a KO down onto Peasant. Lots of damage down onto Kafsao. Beautiful orb deny. Oh no, Sai losing to the pillar of Pro Guy. Oh, dearie me. Pro Guy putting their foot down, saying, I stand on business. We got a double flip coming out for LaFontaine James and Kafsao. Oh, 1 KO. Can we get a second? Yes, we can. LaFontaine James off the field. Sai opting to play it slow. Sai losing to a pillar once again. Oh, no. That's unbelievable. Beautiful banish double ultimate coming out from Violand and Pro Guy. Wow. Wow. Really unfortunate right now. But yo, District 19 is doing honestly incredibly well. Like, really incredibly well. Oh no, Kafsao getting a KO down onto Pro Guy. That's going to proc the pummelers. It's going to be a really tough situation. Yep, there's the secondary plus the pummeler's speed. Scoring past Peasant. Not much you can do there. They just need 1 goal. And they get a set. But yeah, District 19 doing really good. Despite the very tough matchup in front of them. Banishing Kafsao. Beautiful damage coming out from Peasant as well. LaFontaine James with flip. Sai with flip. Kafsao with flip. The full team has flip. Losing barrier though to a you know, out of the ordinary Vice Primary. LaFontaine James going for the MJ, gets completely shut down once again. Kafsao forced to use ultimate to defend. Sai, the only one left with flip. Can they score the last goal of this game? Beautiful banish from Pro Guy. Beautiful damage coming out from Team District 19. Peasant joining in on the damage as well. That's what I love to see. They're really trying to maintain that core flip away from Sai, and they do successfully. Beautiful KO. Plus it's up to Violand, and Violand scores, and District 19 gets a set. Oh, Peasant's a demon. Pro Guy's a demon. Violand's a demon. Alright, we're jumping into the draft. We do get Hotshot potentially going to Pro Guy, but do they let the Adrenaline Rush go to Kafsao? They do. Does Cafsal go for it? No, they do not. We get stacks on Pro Guy. That's more speed. We get aerials on Cafsal. That's going to be really dangerous. We get the team play down onto Peasant. That's going to be really helpful with passing. Build different down onto LeBridge James. That's going to help with the Strike Wars. Adrenaline Rush on Violin. That's really going to help our counter with the KOs. And then we get Hotshot on Psy. Really, really powerful on Luna, I have to say. Hotshot is my favorite Luna goalie awakening, I have to say. Oh my god, beautiful barrier take from Violin. Nice pressure from Pro Guy as well. Holy shit. What am I watching? Beautiful banish from Pro Guy. The double banish, no. Violin losing to a Hotshot missile. Nice defense from Peasant. Denying the core away from Cafsal. Cafsal in a dangerous position. Nice defense from Pro Guy, but they slide it in through Peasant. Yeah, District 19 is doing, honestly, really, really well. Like, you know, I'm enjoying this game. Violin trying to find the pass to Pro Guy, finds the pass to Pro Guy. Pro Guy opting to stay a little bit safe. There's the A-Rush. We got an A-Rush on Violin. No, Peasant giving up a barrier to the Hotshot from Psy. Beautiful ultimate checkmate coming out from Violin. Psy not using their flip yet, saving it for a potential goal. Violin, you're doing a little bit of a dribble. Answered back by Cafsal dribble. Beautiful strike shot coming out from Peasant. Psy going for the vert dribble. Successfully clearing it, and Peasant left in a 1v2. That's one of the really dangerous things about a vert dribble, is it lures everyone in. And once your forwards get baited into that dribble, you're going to be left in a 1v2. Really, really tough situation. Got a little bit greedy, but they can still bring this back. There's potential. Nice pass up into the Vice-Ult. Violin opting not to pop it, though. Bit of a blunder. Cafsal with flip. We might be seeing a potential KO come out. Violin blundering once again. Oh, no. Lots of damage down onto Cafsal, though. Beautiful banish. Messes up the pillar placement, though. No, no, no. Nice core control coming out from Violin. Oh, beautiful piece of tiki-taka. Cafsal having to use every single ability just to KO Pro Guy. Really well played. Now they're in the advantage with the pummelers. LeBridge James able to get the barrier. Dribbling against the Vice-Ult successfully. Psy with flip. Can we see another trick shot coming up? LeBridge James forced to go on the defense. Nice banish coming out from Pro Guy, but they get sent to the Shadow Realm themselves. Oh, beautiful! Well played from Violin. Nice defense from Peasant as well. Oh my gosh. The whole entire District 19 is playing like monsters right now, but it is not enough. Really well played in that 1v1 against LeBridge James by Violin. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you're versing 3 monsters. Okay? But yeah, that was a really, really good performance from District 19, I have to say. I was not expecting that level of chemistry from Pro Guy and Violin. Like, wow, that was really, really, really sick. 8 KOs down onto Cafsal. That's, of course, you know, the Drakkar. Why did we buff Drakkar? Like, hello? What a poo-poo thing to do. Oh my god. Oh my god. We got the rat. We got the bloody rat. Nah. Nah. Alright. That is funny. Really, really funny. Okay, let's just see what the map is. Atlas Labs. How does Rat Kate, you know? Well, we're just gonna say Yarn because, like, you know. How do they deal with the 300 MS? It's probably like between 260 to like 340 MS, something like that. I don't know. Big fish and stacks on stacks. very interesting start. But yeah, I really enjoyed that first match. Really, really fun to watch. And now we get to see Jan whipping it out. Pause. Same old bans from both teams. Blue team is still District 19. Do we get the peasant Dubu? Just bit my cheek. Ow! Alright. Yes, we get the peasant Dubu! Dubu! We get the Marco coming out from Jan. The Rasmus coming out from Kafsal. You know, Kafsal is a bit of a size abuser. They will just build all their size. So yeah, we got the Godzilla Kafsal coming back out. Waiting to see what the next pick is. Ruin from Pro Guide. You know, as expected. Everyone is pretty much on their main picks right now. I feel like LaFonk James might go for a Juno or a Kai. Violand on the Vice. No, we get LaFonk James on the Error. But yeah, Violand. Really enjoying this, stacks on stacks big fish. Violand really liking this Vice, pick. Did really, really well last game. Alright, both teams are ready, steady, and let's go! We got big boy Jan in the mix. Let's see how this goes. You know. District 19 versus LeBridge in map 2. Oh, hey, look, it's like matching outfits. Octavia and, Marco. The picks, as expected. Peasant just gonna be taking the Dubu instead of the Marco. Of course, the Kazan ban coming out from both teams. Can't wait to hear Sai just saying to Jan, defend! You got this! And Jan just screaming with the 300 MS. But here we go. Big fish on everyone except for Violand and LaFonk James, who opt for the stacks on stacks. Slick kicks on Kafsao and LaFonk James. Pummelers and Magsols on Pro Guy and Violand. Strike shot on both goalies. Oh, nice defense coming out from Peasant and Violand. Kafsao, the first one to get the barrier. Pro Guy passing it up. Unfortunate strike shot coming out from Jan, but great strike shot coming out from Peasant. Ooh. Nice primary from Jan. Holding on. Beautiful primary from Kafsao, though. Ooh, Kafsao looking like a monster on the Rasmus right now. LaFonk James backing them up with the error pick. Yep. Oh, and people said Rasmus was bad because of the nerfs, you know, like, Rasmus is still annoying. In my personal opinion, Rasmus is the most annoying shover to go against. Horrible. Oh my god, but we get a KO down onto Kafsao. They can't be an annoying shover if they're a dead shover. Beautiful barrier take from Pro Guy as well. Jan Karte in a very, very difficult position. LaFonk James beating the Marco ult. Oh, sorry. What What is happening? Nice dribble from Jan. Also a save. Really nice primary trade-off. Ooh, forced to do it safe. 1v1 with Pro Guy. Pro Guy cannot beat the bongo drums of Jan Kante. LeFong James shoving in the corner. Caps out beautiful patience in the strike wall. Oh, pardon me. Pro Guy pillaring Peasant. A little bit mischievous. Nice core flip from Peasant. Stalling a little time, but the side of District 19 is taking so much damage and dying on repeat right now. They gotta lock themselves in. Nice defense coming out from Peasant, winning the 1v1 against Kafsau. Nobody able to deny the Marco secondary, which completely crushes Peasant. I feel like Violan is going to have to save an ability just to cancel that Marco buff. Really, really powerful, especially with a Rasmus forward. Peasant passing to Pro Guy. Pro Guy gets shut down. Violand almost, or hitting it backwards with the Visold, but Peasant is on top of it. Do not worry. Kafsau with flip in a dangerous, dangerous spot. Oh no, Jan can't reach the barrier. Forced to use flip. Passing to LeFong James. LeFong James to Kafsau. Kafsau to the dribble with the core flip. Does not score past Peasant though. Oh no, Violan getting taken out. They really got to watch out for this black hole. It's really tearing them apart right now, Pro Guy and Violan. LeFong James with a beautiful core flip in the top corner. LeBridge currently doing better with Jan than they did with Sai. You know, exposed. Right, we get the extra special down onto Kafsau. Good deny. Orb replicator down onto Peasant. You know, goalie Biss. Glass cannon onto LeFong James. 1-2 punch on Violan. Twin drive onto Jan. Uh-oh. And probably Spark of Focus. No Reptile Remedy onto Pro Guy. Twin drive. Violan is really gonna have to deny those secondaries. Nice barrier take from Pro Guy. Oh, but the error tornado from LeFong James. Annihilating Pro Guy. Wow, that somehow stuns Peasant as well. I was not expecting that to reach. But nice setup from Kafsau. Peasant passing down to Violan. Violan trying to find the pass to Pro Guy. Not possible though, but Pro Guy's still managing to get one barrier. Can they get a second? Yes, they can. Nice strike shot from Peasant, beating LeFong James in the strike war. Lots and lots of speed coming out. I feel like the error secondary cancels the Marco buff. I don't know if I'm tweaking, but it removes the particle effects. And I feel like it removes the stuff as well. I'm not entirely sure. Nice banish coming out. Lots of damage down onto Kafsau. Get the Marco buff coming out. But it's not enough. District 19 able to get both barriers. Violan in a dangerous spot with core flip. Forced to use it. Hits it straight past LeFong James. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. LeFong James and Kafsau with core flip. Peasant almost with core flip as well. Kafsau using it early. Managed to get one barrier, but the red core speed getting one of their own as well. It's a 1-1 trade-off. Battle in the bottom lane now. Nice core flip from Peasant. Forced to use it defensively. Core flip potentially coming out from LeFong James. No, they do not need it. Beating Peasant with just their strike. Lots of damage down onto Pro Guy. Kafsao missing the hook. I think they missed the hook. I actually don't remember. Nice barrier take away from Yan. Passing up to Kafsao. Kafsao trying to win against Peasant, but LeFong James uses the flip to win instead. I think LeFong James has scored 2 out of 2 core flips so far. There's no way they've only had 2 though. I don't know. Nice strike shot coming out from Yan. Ooh, Peasant losing both barriers. Really tough situation. And Kafsao slotting it through. That is rough. Really, really rough. But, you know, there's still potential. We get LeFong James as the set MVP, getting Monumentalist. That's going to be very, very, very deadly. Pro Guy not picking anything yet. We get more size on Kafsao. Yucky. We get Among Titans from Pro Guy. Team Player from Peasant. Super Surge plus Twin Drive from Yan. That's going to be really deadly. And Specialized Training from Violan. That's going to be super good as well. Let's see if they can make a turnaround. It's going to be really tough to clear past Kafsao. Especially with the error speed and the Marco speed. They can practically catch every single core. Nice dribble from Kafsao. Gets 1 barrier. Doesn't get the second because of a nice banish from Pro Guy. Pro Guy getting 1 barrier past Yan as well. Black Hole dealing damage to Kafsao and Violan. Nice hook from Kafsao, but does not get the barrier off it. Oh no! A stray Nado, or LeFong James Nado, KOing Peasant off the map. Pro Guy losing the 1v1 against Kafsao. Kafsao can't win the second, but they can win the third. Beautiful push-up from Yan. Damn. Holy smokes, brother. God, I need to blow my nose, man. Like, oh. Black Hole gets popped. Yan trying to go for a back clear, but own barriers. Unfortunate. Oh my god, we get a KO from Violan. Down onto Kafsao, who had core flip. Pro Guy almost having core flip as well. Pro Guy getting core flip. Yan with core flip as well. 1 core flip being used. Yan not able to respond with their own. Losing 1 barrier. Violan. Oh no! Yan! You goofy goober! That is a Enzo moment. As some would say. Playing the drums. Violan passing up to Pro Guy. Getting 1 barrier. Hey, Sai, he hasn't lost the set yet, you know? Come on now. Put some respect. Tanaki is outside, believe it or not. Unreal. Outside at like 10 PM. Like, hello? What are you doing, bro? Nice defense coming out from Peasant. Yan on top of it with a beautiful clearance with their strike. Violan forced to use flip. You do not want LeFong James to get a flip in the 3-pointer area. That's going to be really deadly to deal with. Nice error being buffed down onto Kafsao. Kafsao passing up to LeFong James. LeFong James down into the corner. Beautiful double kill with the NATO using core flip and doing a Michael Jackson. But Kafsao says, this is my goal, and devours LeFong James blue lock style. Really well played from LeBridge. LeBridge. No, Leverage, whatever you want to call him. Wow, that speed is disgusting. Kafsao not getting a barrier off that play. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Getting 1 barrier. Yan using Marco buff. LeFong James losing the first strike wall, but winning the second against Pro Guy. Nice black hole gravitational pull. Or force to get the 1 barrier. Violan Going for orbs, making sure they stay alive. Beautiful primary setup from Kafsao. Oh my god! Dribble and scoring. And that's a 3-0 victory for LeBridge. Wow. Kafsao Rasmus is too OP. You know? Yeah, really strong performance from LeBridge. You know? Why is this not popping up? Why is this not popping up? Thank you. Okay. So, we've had an Arton game. We've had an Atlas Lab game. And now, we will get a... Ew! What the fuck? Oni Village? Oh, I need a caster in every region I cast, man. Except for OCE, you know. OCE not making me cast Oni Village. Arigato gozaimasu. But, yeah. Can't cast without an Oni Village game. Ugh. Deadeye and Among Titans. Is Yan and LaFong James gonna take Among while Kafsao goes for a size build potentially? But yeah, it is a really tough decision. Whether you ban Kazan or if you ban Rasmus. Because Kazan, of course, has a lot of ways to break your ankles or just shove really, really strongly. But, Rasmus has that checkmate with the primary. Really, really strong. Really difficult to set up, though. Of course, Kafsao having more experience on the Kazan. But, yeah. Oh my god, we get Octavia Pro Guy. I for one am not a big fan of Octavia on this map, on Oni Village. It's a little bit hard to play. We get Yan on the Kai, I think. Wow, we get Kai and Estelle on the same team on an Oni Village game. What? Arguably the two strongest picks for Oni Village, because you can, like, guarantee win in the speed lane with both of them. Really, really powerful. They might have to take someone that gets the KOs. I know Pro Guy is actually really good at getting KOs with the ultimate. But that's going to be really difficult to do on this map. Speed lane helps them walk out of it. We get Asher from Peasant once again. We get Ruin. Violan on Ruin. Or is that Peasant on Ruin? I have no bloody clue. And the last pick potentially going to be Rasmus, I feel like. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Yep, Rasmus. So I feel like the Estelle and the Kai are going to take Among Titans. While Kafsao takes Deadeye, which does actually proc on Rasmus primary. You know. But yeah. Alright, let me do the Awakenings, Deadeye, Among. Yeah, we all know the size on... The size on Rasmus is very powerful. Like, you know, I'm not a good forward player. I don't know much about Rasmus. I'm like horrible at Rasmus, but I would argue that Rasmus with size is the best thing. Like, I would take it over cooldown or damage because it's just insane. Like, it's just crazy. So powerful. But yeah, we'll see what they cook up. I'm assuming that Peasant, Violan, and Pro Guy are going to opt for the triple among Titans. Peasant banning Dubu. What are you doing? You silly goober, mate. You know? Peasant is like Thanos, and Dubu is like the Infinity Gauntlet for Peasant. You know, put them together and... Mwah, bellissimo. It's beautiful. Same with Pro Guy. Not sure about that one. You know. Gotta get Peasant on the Kai. That's them taking off the weight. We get Yun on the Estelle, actually. That's gonna be insanely difficult to play on ping. Yun lagging around the map. The demons are taking Yun. But a barrier take, and we do get the double among Titans with the Deadeye onto Kafsao, which was expected. We get a Slit Kicks and a Mag Souls on both sides. It's going to be very difficult for Violan and Pro Guy to break through with their lineup. Pro Guy forced to take a lot of damage, gets sent out of the ring. Out of that ring, bruh. But yeah, we got a lot of defense from Peasant and Violan with their picks, but it does not matter. Yun taking the first barrier. Really well played. Nice barrage from LaFong James. Kafsao losing the 1v1 to Peasant. Pro Guy is officially back in the ring and sent to half HP. How is Yun hitting these primaries on Pro Guy? That's cooked. Nice body block from Violan. Against Erasmus Hook. LaFong James going for a dribble. Luckily not getting punished. Oh! Pro Guy almost getting a KO down onto Kafsao, but they just barely don't have enough power. And Yun scoring the first goal! Wow. That's crazy. The goalie scoring. My type of goalie, bro. Pro Guy forced to use core flip. Beautiful hook from Kafsao getting one barrier. LaFong James, can they get the second? Ultimate trade-off between Peasant and LaFong James. What the hell? LaFong James? Bit of a blunder. And, oh no, Violan doing the KO the wrong way. Still staggering LaFong James, though. Ooh, nice primary trade-off from Peasant, beating LaFong James in a 1v1. Even with the ability disadvantage. Really well played. Violan with flip, forced to use it, but the Kafsao Godzilla catches every core. Oh, and we get a goal from Pro Guy. Yippee! Bro, I'm gonna get some tissues. You know, you guys can start casting in the chat. I need some tissues, man. I'll be back. Oh, I'm back. I got my gooner tissues. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. That was cringe. Nice defense coming out from Peasant. How are we still on the third point? What the Sigma? Oh, and we get a KO attempt coming out from Pro Guy. They do not get the KO. Peasant passing down to Violan. Violan trying to pass from Pro Guy. Gets intercepted by LaFong James. Pro Guy using flip. Yun, beautiful read. Spike the 300 MS. And Kafsao doing a 1-2 primary fuck you to PS Peasant. Really nice goal. Really well played. Oh, this match is gonna take so long. I'm gonna open up my TikTok. Like, I'm gonna start doom scrolling. Brain rot. Tung 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 tung. Sarua. Yan losing one barrier. Now they're staring the barrier that they lost in the face. Nice defense coming out from Peasant. Nice banish coming out from Violan. Spamming them, KO them. Pro guy not able to get the KO, however. Kafsao lagging as well, but they get a beautiful hook past Peasant and baits out their core flip. Ooh, nice barrier save coming out from Kafsao as well. The MJ has failed 3 out of 3 times. 4 out of 4 times if you include last season. Worst flip in the game or what? You know? Like, it's impossible to score, bro. It's impossible to score. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, Yun with another goal, scoring 2 out of 3 goals. Damn, son. How'd you find that? Somebody take the mom boots off the Estelle. Holy smokes. Alright, we get big fish or build different for Kafsao. Yucky. Oh, they get Kafsao, buddy. You know, that's actually a great deny because team player is bloody OP on this map. Especially if your goalie has been lagging. It's going to be impossible. Built different down onto Lafong James. More size on Peasant. Hotshot on Violand. A-Rush on Pro Guy. Over the spec training. A little bit interesting. Because they haven't gotten any KOs yet. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, spoke too soon. Psych! That's a wrong number. 1 barrier. 2 barriers. Really well played from District 19. You know? I never knew there was a District 19. Like, they might be stronger than District 12 Katniss Everdeen. You know? And Peter Malark. Because they're sending out Peasant, Pro Guy, and Violan as their tributes. It's a cornucopia bloodbath. Lafong James getting one of the barriers. Pro Guy getting one of the barriers. You know. Oh, beautiful red call from Kafsao. Keeping the momentum. Really, really nice. Surprised it kept the momentum. Oh, I hate Only Village. It makes me so tired, man. Oh, no. Bit of a blunder from Pro Guy, but Peasant is on top of it. Nice banish from Violan. Lots of damage down onto Kafsao. Peasant forced to use flip. Yun with flip as well. Can we see another goal coming out from Yun? Oh. Oh. Almost getting a KO down onto Yun, who can most definitely not evade. Okay. We get a KO coming out from Yun, but Peasant defending the primary flip. What a monster, bro. Wow, and it barely gets caught by the crystallized thorn. Yun carrying their team. Unbelievable. One barrier take for Kafsao. Passing down to Lafong James. Lafong James losing to Pro Guy. Pro Guy trying to get a KO once again, but does not get it. Oh, they need some sort of knockback awakening, man. Ooh, Violan almost getting a nice setup. Wait, is this Seabuns? Wait, have I been wrong this whole time? Is this Seabuns? This has to be Seabuns. Wait. Wait. I need to check the team rosters. Hold on. There's no way that's a real Viola. No way! That has to be C-Buns. No way is that Viola. I'd expect Violan to play like Kai or something. Especially first picking it. No way. Oh! Nice pillar from Violan. Pro guy trying to score on Yarn, but Yarn on top of business. LeFonc James going for a cheeky defensive dribble, and it punishes them. I'm going to double check the sign-up forms. There's no way. Responses. Discord username. Well, nice. It said the Discord username is Tatsu. That doesn't really help me, does it? Is that an I? It's not an I. It is an I. It is C-Buns. It is. Okay, it is C-Buns. That explains the Vice and the Ruin pick. Nice KO from Pro Guy. Get the first A-Rush proc, but gets shut down by LeFonc James. I can't believe I've been calling C-Buns Violan this whole time. Oh my god. Unreal, man. Unreal. Unfucking real. Ah, that's cooked. That's cooked. That's cooked. That's cooked. Stacks on LeFonc James. Extra special down onto C-Buns. That's going to be really good. Prize fighter down onto Kafsao. No fighter flight, actually. Denying away the KO from Pro Guy, maybe? Or just giving themselves KO. Timeless Creator on Peasant. Spark of Focus on Yarn. That's going to proc with Spark of Power. Or Spark of Strength, sorry. And the Cast Blast down onto Pro Guy, which is Biss. Nice defense coming out from Peasant. Shutting down a triple attack from LeBridge. Pro Guy getting one barrier as well. Kafsao trying to build up their first prize fighter. Beautiful shot from Pro Guy. C-Buns trying to get it through Kafsao, but not successful. It's good to see C-Buns playing, you know? Haven't seen them in a while. And Pro Guy with the goal! Really well played. What time is it? It's bloody 10:30. Holy smokes. Oh, and that is why Estelle is OP on this map. Really nice barrier take from Yan. Kafsao almost getting a second, but Peasant a monster with the size right now, who did take up the pauldrons, the PP. Oh, C-Buns! Oh, what a cook! Absolutely cooking the midfield while Pro Guy gets sent out of the midfield. Really unfortunate. No prize fighter for Kafsao though, which is really, really good. Ooh, Peasant with no abilities, really, really unfortunate. Oh no! How did that even happen? What happened? I'm so confused. Alright, LeFonc James, we get it, bro. We get it, man. Like, you don't need to show your medals, man. Like, relax. We get a KO down onto Pro Guy once again, but this is going to give a prize fighter this time to Kafsao. Nice barrier take from Yan with a beautiful 1-2 primary Estelle beam. Kafsao getting the second barrier. Kafsao with flip as well. LeFonc James with flip. Yan with flip. It's a flip-tascular moment. Yan blundering the flip. Pro Guy cooking with the strikes right now. Still isn't getting the KOs though. Oh no, they give up a goal and Kafsau still has flip. Oh, it might be a GG. Spawns in the bottom. LeFong James getting one barrier. Pro Guy getting another. Nice Spanish coming out from C-Buns. Getting the second barrier. We got the double pillars in the bottom. Doesn't get too much value though. Kafsau still holding on to the flip. Gets a KO! Triple prize. Can they get the goal? The C-Buns still with flip though. Nice primary coming out from Peasant with that Godzilla build. Trying to find the pass to Violand. Pro Guy almost own goaling. Yun getting pretty aggressive. But they can't find the goal just yet. Oh, LeFong James almost losing to the primary from Pro Guy. Nice banish coming out from C-Buns. But they still can't find the goal. Nice pass from LeFong James. Passing up to Yun. Yun passing to Kafsau. Kafsau trying to pass to themselves with the hook. But they cannot do it. Pro Guy barely surviving the Kai Barrage. An amazing dribble from Kafsau, scoring the final goal and the final pin in the coffin to win 3-0 against District 19. Yeah, that's C-Buns. It's C-Buns. But yeah, GG's to both teams. And yeah, you know, game is game. But yeah, you know, expected, but you know, I really like the performance from District 19 at the end of the day. But yeah, that is your game. Another Dubu Omega League match done and dusted. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.